Hi, I'm Sue with Creations by Sue. Thank you for visiting my channel today. I'm going to be demonstrating how to put this name on a bucket hat, this bucket hat, with the Redline 1501 using the hat hoop. Alright, so let's get started. Here is the hat hoop all ready to have the hat put on it. And with this cap, it does have, or hat, bucket hat, it has the cinch piece for the child, so I make sure that's in the back and doesn't get caught up in the hooping. And then I'm putting the bucket hat onto the hoop and getting it kind of secured underneath so that it's totally fitting on there. I'll show you here. All right, so I move the camera a little bit so you can see it's fitting underneath, and then on the top, pulling it up as much as I can so that when I bring around this clip to cinch it together, it's going to go where I need it to go. So then I fold the side down, and I'm going to bring up the clip, kind of moving that tie out of place. Bring the clip up and around. Sorry, I hit the camera. And then down over this way. And then I'll fold the side again. And I'm also eyeing the center here the best I can. Pull that over a little bit because I find when I clip it, it does move to the left a little bit, although this is going pretty well. All right, and then I'm going to clip it down to the other side to hold it tight. It's clipped on now, and I want to adjust this. I would like this brim part to be more. There we go. Now that seam is in the hoop. And then I'm going to take these clips and clip the side down. So then oops, sorry. Keep hitting the camera. So I tighten it by doing that, and that'll bring that top part of the cap tighter. I'll be putting 2 clips on each side. All right, and 2 clips on this side. And I'll show you what that looks like after I get them on, so you don't have to keep watching. One moment here. So there you can see the clip on that side, and it's the same on the other side. And the hat, I'm showing you a side view here. It's looking pretty tight, pretty nice. And now I'll take it over to the machine and get it set up there. Here we are at the screen of the machine, and I'm going to be putting the name Baxter, which is in this box, on this hat. So I have that box highlighted. Now I'm going to go to screen number 3. And I want to put the white thread color on this hat, which is exactly what I've got here. So spool number 3 is white for my machine, so I've got that set. And now in screen number 4, I want this to be set in the cap frame. So I press this second box on the left, which is yellow with the magnifying glass, and it is on cap frame. But to do that, you would press this upper box and then select cap frame or whatever frame you are using. Press the check mark, and the machine will likely move a little, which it's doing right now, to adjust. And there's my design within the cap frame. So next I'm going to put the cap frame onto the machine, and I will zoom out so you can see the whole picture. All right, now you can see the whole machine and screen, and I realize the screen is not showing up real clear, and I don't know why. I tried some different lighting, but it's not working well. So hopefully you can get the idea of how to do this with the screen. But in order to put the cap frame on, I turn it slightly to the right, and then I center it and push it on. There we go. And I want to hear 3 clicks. One of them already clicked, so there's 3. Check that to make sure it's on really well. And the next thing I'll be doing is making sure that I'm centered here over my needle mark. in order to change, or I also wanted to show you, you want to be on needle 1 to do that. So I'm going to exit this screen by pressing this book. Press the 3 needles and make sure it's on number 1, which it is, so then I can exit that screen. And now go back to the screen where I'm going to be adjusting this, which is, whoops, that yellow icon. All right, and I need to move it over a little bit. So this arrow will move my frame to the right a little. So I'll press that arrow. Whoops, I pressed it too much. If you hold it down, it keeps going. And these keys here will make it go faster or slower. So I do want to go a little slower. So I pushed it to the 1. So it'll slow down a little when I hold the key. Oops. Okay, actually, that looks good right there. And then I want to check placement. And in order to do that, okay, I'm going to pull a little bit of this red thread up because it keeps falling out, and I'm not going to be using the red thread, but I'm using that first needle for placement. You can pull that, sorry, just going to pull a little more thread out. There we go. Okay. In order to, I like to hold that first needle down a bit so that I can see placement a little better. And so I'll be doing that while it circles around to show me where my design is going to be placed. And I will zoom in so you can watch that happen. I'm going to be pressing this 3rd icon down on the right in order for it to do that trace for me. So here is the close-up, and now I'll press that icon. And then I have to press the check mark. And now it's tracing. So it looks really good. So I will have it stitch in this spot. I'll go ahead and press the start button and you can watch it stitch. Alright, so now I just removed that hoop from the machine. Take the hat off. I will be taking the hat off of there. The design turned out really nicely. As you can see, I will do some trimming and take the tearaway off the back. The thing that I didn't show you is on Embrilliance, I do put the letters in order so that they stitch from the center out. And I will show you that here before I close out this video. Here we are at the screen of Embrilliance Essentials with Baxter. And all I have to do is over here on the right, you can see my cursor. I go to order and I have options. I chose center, left, right. I can, normal will just start at the beginning, go to the end. And it's pretty explanatory, left, right, center, right, left, center. But with a hat, it's good to start in the center. So that is all. I'll show you the hat all cleaned up. Looks really nice. The only thing I'm noticing is the very top of the bee did not stitch out a very nice satin stitch. But I think it'll be okay for this hat. I'm not selling it. I'm giving it as a gift. And I've cleaned up the inside. So I thank you for watching. And please give me a thumbs up if you've enjoyed this video and or learned something new. And be sure to press the subscribe button to be notified of future videos. Happy stitching! Bye!